up to it and started right clicking. I was trying to see if there was a chest or anything that could hold items hidden in the lava, but there was nothing. After a while though, I had what I thought was a really good idea. I tried to take some of the item frames from the very first room and see if I could use those to block off the lava, but when I right clicked, it didn't work. The lava didn't go away. But I was close. I used the wrong item. The signs actually did work. I placed down the first one and I didn't really gain any info, but when I placed down the second one, I could see a room at the other side of the hallway, so I just had to wait a little bit for the lava to go away, and eventually it did. Once the lava was gone, I was able to walk across the hallway and I now had access into the third room. As I walked into the third room, there was a few things I noticed right away. The first being that there was a crafting table crammed into the wall. The second thing I noticed was a slab that led to a higher area, but the slab wasn't enough to get me up there. I was gonna need at least one other block. The final obvious thing in the room was a cow in the corner, and in his little room was a chest. I opened it and got 2 sugarcane. Other than that though, I didn't really see much in the room and I didn't know what to do with the cow. So I started looking around, and after a while I actually found this. There was an item frame on this piece of bedrock I hadn't seen before. After a bit of struggling, I was able to knock out the item, and it was an egg. Now with an egg, 2 sugarcane, and 3 wheat, I had a pretty good idea what I needed to make. I had to make a cake. Now you're probably wondering, why would I need a cake? Well, I could use it to build on top of this slab to get to the next area. The only problem is the recipe for a cake requires 3 buckets of milk, and I don't have any buckets, so I had no idea what I was supposed to do. I started looking around the room again. I broke the chest in the cow's room to see if that would give me anything, but I couldn't see anything. I also went back on the slab and tried to look in the upper area to see if there was any clues. I also looked on the roof to see if I missed anything, but there was nothing. But after a while, I got a good idea. I went back to the lava and checked again from this side to see if there was anything hidden in it, and now I found a furnace with 3 buckets. Obviously, this was just what I needed, so I ran back to the cow and got 3 buckets of milk, and then I did the most impressive thing you can do in Minecraft, which was did the cake recipe without having to look it up. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty cracked. And then I took the cake and went to the new area. Right off the bat, I saw there was a llama, some glass, some redstone, and a chest. Inside the chest was 1 blaze rod,